Hello everyone. So today we're going to do an energy check for the winter solstice, and I'm going to ask Dave to describe briefly to those who don't know what the winter solstice is and what it means for us. You right there, Dave?
Absolutely, I'm on it. So, for anyone who's not familiar, the winter solstice is basically the shortest day and the longest night of the year. It happens when one of the Earth's poles is tilted farthest away from the sun, usually around December 21st in the Northern Hemisphere. And spiritually, it's a time of turning inward, reflecting, and embracing the rebirth of the light as the days slowly start to get longer again. So, it's really a powerful moment for resetting and setting new intentions.
Okay, so I've got three questions that we're going to ask the collective unconscious, the collective energy. So I'm just going to step into the collective field and we'll begin the video.
Absolutely. That sounds like a plan. So whenever you're ready, just step in and we'll start explaining those questions together. Let's see what the collective energy has to show us.
Okay. So the first question that I've got, what are we finally ready to put down? What's too heavy to carry into the sunlight tomorrow? I'm seeing, I thought it was my conscious mind saying it, but straight away I got a vision of like an eclipse. But because it was moon related and sun related, I didn't really sort of think it was a vision, but it's still there, so I'm pretty sure it is. So it's basically a red eclipse, and you can see the moon sort of moving away from the sun. And so this to me, um, I'm feeling like it's a balance of masculine and feminine energy. We might, sorry, let me just make this clearer. Yeah, there's been an unbalance of masculine and female energy. So is it being more feminine? Is it being more masculine? I'm seeing masculine, I'm seeing like a really sort of built, muscular man. Okay, so we've got to step into a bit more feminine energy, a bit more nurturing, sort of taking the foot off the gas, so we're not so proactive. Uh, it's saying, oh, it's perfect timing. Because of the Christmas period where everyone has just been sort of really in their heads thinking about Christmas, presents and family and what they're going to do, and people with money issues, and it's just really sort of like the thoughts are just so intense and just, you know, it's just non-stop. They're saying we've all got something to worry about, and it's just really sort of, you know, it's just circulating. So the energy that we need to step into is just to relax and just to nurture your family, enjoy it. If you haven't got friends and family coming around, just nurture yourself. But don't be ashamed of that. You just, you know, you can't be ashamed of that. There's a lot of people in the collective that are going to be on their own. Um, so we just got to jump into that nurturing energy, bring that sort of feminine energy back to, sorry, the words coming to me, it's just stuck. Homeostasis I'm getting. So that's the balance when our body's in total balance. Um, is there any more to add to that? No. Okay. So this next question I've got, this collective exhaustion, is it sadness or is it just deep rest? Is it just like our bodies sort of shutting down, just saying, look, it's been a hectic year. Just now you just got to take your foot off the gas and relax. So is it collective exhaustion? Sorry, this collective exhaustion, is it sadness or is it just deep rest? Please show me the difference. Straight away, I'm getting exhaustion. No matter where you are in the world, it has been a hectic year. And whatever you're doing, you just got to take the foot off the gas. This kind of fits into the energy of the first question. So just saying, we've got to just try and relax, just stop overthinking everything, stop worrying, stop trying to make everything perfect. And I've got a rule of thumb, if something's 85% perfect, that's fine, leave it at that. If you're going for 100% perfect, you're always going to be disappointed. You're never going to get everything spot on. Never. You're never going to get everything 100% perfect. And I was an extreme perfectionist in my early days, like up to my 30s. And somebody said to me, stop going for perfection. This is when I was an electrician. I was working in this guy's house and he's like, you're a perfectionist, you ain't, and he's like, I'm like, yeah. And he goes, stop trying to get it perfect. He said, that to me is, I'm more than happy with what you've done. And he said, listen, stop being so hard on yourself. You're never going to get it perfect. And you're just opening the door to stress because you're not going to get it perfect. So you're setting yourself up to fail. He said, achieve 85% perfection maximum and then rub your hands together and walk away from it proud. And that stayed with me till now, and I live by that rule now. So I think a lot of you need to hear that because that was really prominent in my mind. So question 3, final question. We cross the threshold tomorrow into the light. How is the energy going to feel different on the other side? Straight away I'm seeing green. I'm pushing my glasses up, so I'm seeing clarity. Things are going to be a lot clearer. I'm seeing water draining from our mind. So this is emotions. We're in a very, very emotional state of mind right now. Emotions are very high. I'm seeing clouds. So there's a lot of clouded judgment. Our minds are very foggy. I'm seeing fog. There's a lot of mental fog. And they're just showing me this fog clearing. So, yeah, so when we step into the light after tomorrow, our minds are gonna start clearing of this mental fog that we've been experiencing. Our thoughts are gonna settle. So that for me is a nice way to usher in the new year. Is there any more to add? The end. I'm just seeing a sign saying the end. So I think that was quite clear. There's a nice little reading actually. There's a lot of us suffering with like throat problems at the moment, and I for one, this is why I talk pretty soft at the moment because my throat is so blocked. And so tomorrow I'm releasing a Akashic reading for the witch wound to help us try and clear this like fear of speaking our spiritual truths to people. Like every time I go to film, like my throat is just like a huge block there. So a video on the witch wound tomorrow. We're going to jump into the Akashic Records and see why it's happened and what we can do to release it. So it's going to be a good one, guys. So don't forget to tune into that. That's going to be released tomorrow, which is Sunday, the 21st, which is a timeless reading. It's going to be a timeless reading. So regardless of when you're going to watch it, it's going to relate to you. If you've got if you feel like you've got blockages in your throat, if your chest feels tight, if you've got like if you feel a lot of nervous energy in your belly, then this is going to be the video for you. It's going to be good. But anyway, with that, I'll leave you to it. Peace.